Hey everybody, how you doing today? I'm back with this disgusting thing right here.
A little laughter, a little tear.
I don't like it. So today I'm going to be testing this thing out, the unknown, or as I like to call it, Johnny. It feels like a really creepy, freaking Shining reference to me. That's all I gotta say with it. I did get to try this out in a bot match earlier today. It's got really there's a really weird kit. I like the acid spit, but I also feel like the acid spit is not only potentially easily abusable, but also potentially useless depending on the situation. It's definitely. There's a lot wrong with it. And then I lost 2 kills, and then I was mad, so I ran my break. Well, you ran Wesker, no, don't die, you obliterated him. I like it, honestly, Zach. I think this is probably one of their best general designs. The only problem that it had was the whole drama that happened with it when it came out, and that's about it. Freaking as a creature and everything like that, I think it does the job really well. The fact that you don't like it says a lot. I'm gonna try and do some of my missions. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna skip this one. I'm on Executioner. Okay, never mind. I wish that I could get those to be more generalized, so I could actually just do them with whatever character I want. That's just a nitpick though. That's not necessary. They want you to play a variety of killers, and I can agree to that. Dead blood pools appear bright red when charging the UVX. Survivors injured by UVX suffer from hemorrhage status effect for 30 seconds. That sounds good. Survivors who are both weakened and injured suffer from deep wounds status effect when they dispel hallucination. Okay. After teleporting, regain full movement speed 25% faster. I tested the teleport, and this thing moves at Mach chicken speeds. You do get penalized, don't get me wrong. You do get penalized the moment you teleport and everything like that. You slow down a good bit. But I don't think the slowdown's enough to constitute needing something to help you regain your movement speed faster. The teleport's almost instant, which means you can immediately get track of the situation. It's faster than the Hag's teleport, which is saying something, because the Hag has one of the quicker teleports in the game. Like, we're not talking like Freddy speeds here, where you teleport and it takes like 20 minutes for you to actually get there to the generator. No. This thing teleports like instantly, like instantaneously. It has a short range. Well, it's about to mid range, I think. The spit that it does, the acid thing that it does, is probably about mid range, I'd say. It really depends on how good you are with projectiles and how this projectile works, because it only explodes when it hits the ground. I noticed that. It only explodes when it hits the ground. Wow. I bet you they saw those people didn't have Did I make it back? What is going on with my internet? Come on. Like, for real. That should not be this should not be happening. This shouldn't be a thing that ever happens to my internet. Are all my internet problems gonna come back now? Is that what's happening? Because if so, that's really gonna piss me off. Oh, it's not just, yeah, okay. It looks like it's stabilized now. If that keeps, I hate, you know, Pwn, I hate my ISP. No, it's not, Zach. I'm literally watching my frames drop out completely here. Like, I'm watching them be lost in the void somewhere. I don't know why. I don't know why this kind of stuff decides to randomly happen. I think it should be, I don't know. There should be something that legally binds them to provide good internet. I should get what I'm paying for. Yeah, my internet sucks. They have a bad habit of just not taking care of the infrastructure. The infrastructure's new now, so because of the tornado that happened a while back. So there shouldn't be any excuses for my internet to ever drop. Like, unless they had a bunch of their technicians just straight up half-ass it, there shouldn't be an issue. I win! No, that's what I'm saying. Like, enable raid progress. I guess they quit. Where's a killer tier list? Is this an S tier killer now out of nowhere? Is this straight up an S tier killer and nobody's gonna want to play?
Prepare for...
Let's see what this random Reddit tier list is. It's just Nurse and Blight at the top still. Oh, they're an A- on this tier list. Wesker's up there at A+. The Artist, the Oni, Spirit, obviously. I feel like they're undermining some of the abilities. Yeah, I'm ready, let's go! That wasted my one add-on. I feel betrayed. Nah, never mind, it refunds. Those. So this, I don't know how this killer will play against actual people. That's the only thing. The bots have the obviously the bots are weird. So the bots have this weird thing where if you're about to use an ability, they immediately try and juke it. No matter what the situation is, they try and juke it. So it's very boring to deal with them. While simultaneously, it's like if you're not really that good of a killer, they don't make it an easy learning experience. So when I do go up against the bots and stuff like that, you can just like get them to run into stupid corners and stuff like that once you know how they respond though. So you don't really learn anything with them when you're supposed to be able to learn how to deal with things with them. But they have a bad habit of automatically juking regardless of the situation, even if they're like in a narrow corridor. Oh hey, I'm actually on freaking Johnny's map here. Time to spit on some random survivors and ask them a question. I don't know what's happening. Sup? No, I need you to come back. Come back. I missed. Oh. Whee! Oh, I got that one way back there. Ah, that's such a weird shot. It ricochets so strange. Whee! Can you drop this? Thank you. I appreciate that. Woo! Smack! Ooh! I wasn't expecting to get that hit. That went right through a wall. That shouldn't have happened. No, come this way. Let's go put you on this hook that's right here. And there's all these weird freaking hallucinations. Why grab them right next to me? Like, I don't understand this. Just stop. I need to break that. Whoop. Yeah, you see how quick that recovery is, though? They're like saying, they were saying something about, oh man, but you need, but I need a 25% recovery increase speed thing, right? Whee! I'm mostly just hanging around right now. But yeah, these teleports are insanely quick. Like, straight up, super speed. It works weird. I'm not a fan of it. Hey, Sammy. Why does that catch like that? I mean, I'll chase you, I guess. Woo. Run. Can you drop these pallets for me, please? I'd appreciate that. That's so weird. I don't like how it bounces. Smack. Woo! Hi. Well, rude. Yeah, I don't know. That catch is weird. It's not good versus actual players, that's for sure. There's the hit. And the pickup on this character seems faster than normal too. Is that just me? I feel like I pick people up significantly quicker than, say, any other killer. Like, not by much, but by enough for it to actually matter. Why are they not messing with this? Oh, there's the immediate run. Interesting. Whee! Yeah, they're just gonna like take off every time. I don't know why they're acting like I'm such a major threat. I've just been kind of screwing up the entire time. How did that hit me? Like, actual question there. Also, who thought this was okay? Come here. Come hither. And let's put you on this hook. Well, once I learn how to ricochet it, it'll probably be a little bit easier to work with. Scree! Are they working on this one again? Hey, there it is! Woo! But why? Why are you injured? Actual question here. Ah! Okay, yeah, that's cool. Okay. Alright. Spit! Spit in their general direction! Ah! That one's open, I guess. Oh, hey, look. Pallet. Are they still in there? Why are you still in here? What does it say? Hi? Yeah, I don't know why they're just hanging around, like, leave. You guys are fine. Like, what's the deal here? Look at pallet. Ooh, that didn't hit. Why teabag? Why be that sad of a person? Hmm? Are they gonna leave? Are they over there? Oh, so the way the hallucinations work, they're crumpled, they're screwed. What are you doing? Just leave. You have plenty of time. You can get out of here. Like, there's no big deal. Like, go. Is there another clone up that I can teleport to? Do I just randomly create the clones? What's the deal with the clones? Woo! Okay, so after I teleport, they go on a cooldown for like 30 seconds. Ah, that's a weird one. I'm sorry, guys. I was super focused on that one. I'm gonna be honest with you, Sanic. I don't think anything would really change. The game's about the same. Besides the newest killers and stuff like that, it's pretty much the same. Leave it to the person who brings a brand new part to be the one who's also toxic in their behaviors. Oh, man. Can't say I didn't expect that. I have trash over here. Hey, Jordan. But yeah, I want to give this guy a go. See what happens with this particular character. Kill one survivor with my hands. Okay, so you just locked me into a situation. Alright, I don't want to use a Mori, though. Why encourage Moris? Don't do that. Don't encourage Moris. Like, make them a base kit thing that only happens on the last survivor. And then get rid of the rest of it. That's how I feel about it, at least, because I don't think it's necessary otherwise. If you constantly allow these like ebony memento moris and stuff like that, it just encourages people to be toxic. I don't want to make the game's community.
Prepare for the expedition.
I don't want to make the game's community any worse than it already is. Heck, there's probably 1.5 million people who just hate the fact that I'm even playing this killer right now, man. Well, I wanted that survivor pudding. I guess I'm gonna have to wait. Also, I had 4 random perks. I don't know if that was clear there because of the question marks that were on this thing. I had 4 random perks specifically because this killer does not have well, one, I don't have a 4 perk slot on this killer, and that mission that I was doing was 4 random perks. The Mori for this character, I'm not really that big of a fan of, tell you the truth. Unbound, unforeseen, and undone. I guess I'll go for a win here, just for the things, so I can get that achievement and be done with it. I didn't get that for Vecna either last time I played. Hello. I hate the way this thing moves. Disgusts me. Everything about it disgusts me. It looks like mostly just try-hard squads are on right now. Interesting. It's going okay. I don't have an Ebony Mori. I don't have an Ebony Mori. I don't have Ebony anything. I don't have any iridescent add-ons or anything like that. I don't have any Moris. So it's like that too. Like, if I don't have one, how am I supposed to use it for that particular mission, you know? Are we ready? Well, Pyramid Head Final Judgment I could use, yeah. That's what I think should be with every single killer, though. I think every killer should have a built-in Mori mechanic into their kit, and that when you get that Mori off, it feels like satisfying, you know. Like if I Mori someone with Pyramid Head with his built-in Mori system, people don't get pissy about that because it's something that I had to earn. Meanwhile, when you take an Ebony Mori in there, you just can freaking Mori everyone without really much effort, to be honest. You're just playing the game for the most part, and then you get magically able to kill them off. I don't hate Moris. I just think that they need to have some kind of balanced mechanical thing, and it needs to be ingrained into the characters rather than being something that you just put a random add-on on that everybody's obviously gonna hate. But yeah, I want to experiment with this killer and see what I can get away with. That's the biggest thing. Why am I going to these maps? I start playing this killer and I keep going to these maps. So the Withered Isles thing, I believe, is connected to this character and the Dredge. So I think they're trying to create their own in-universe thing. I'm not a fan of the acid. Now that I'm trying it out, I'm really not a fan of the acid. It's just not all that great. Ooh, I missed. Oh, I got a clone there. I was hoping they were going to drop that pallet. That should have been an easy hit for me. That was just bad. You might be done. Yeah, you got down quick. Do I have the basement here? No. I'm gonna put him over here. I'm not too worried about anything. Oh, my basement's in that shack over there. Well, that kind of sucks. Did they just give up on this one? Why'd they just give up on that one? I think this character is probably going to work best with a stealth build, though. Like a full set on stealth build that's designed to keep people with Oblivious. And then if I'm not Oblivious, I have the other thing going on. I think that'll be pretty helpful. Get grabbed, I guess? Because that, right there. Sneaking up on people and being obnoxious is always going to be pretty useful. I like how that guy noticed me too, and he didn't bother to point at me or anything. Yeah, it's just a group of people rushing gens. I can't get anywhere in a reasonable amount of time. Why? I don't understand why you would stand there. Why you would do that. Oh, come on. Why did that not switch my... Oh, cooldown, that's right. Make sure they're not up here. Did that guy just run across the map? Likely did. Your obsession's gonna get you killed! Like, I'm the killer. I'm the one who's supposed to have the obsession. What? Oh my god, come on. Why? Why? You need to take the hit. Sure, I guess? That's a free pallet for me. I don't know why you're doing that. I don't know why you're waiting for a stun either. That could have very easily got you killed. They need to teleport. They've only got one generator that they need right now, so I'm not sure what they're dealing. I got this one thing for me right now. This is about it. They seem to be super desperate to get these gens done. I don't know why. Someone dying over here? Are you actually in here? No? Okay.
I need help.
Alright, I'll just kick this again, thank you. I'm getting better with it! Okay, I was gonna say, there's no way she's out of range. Are they not taking damage? I thought they were already weakened. Like, that, they were already weakened, weren't they? They have decisive, maybe? No decisive? I wasn't able to defend the other generators well enough, sadly. That's death for her? Ooh, I better get this while I'm thinking about it. I don't know why they were playing Risk. I don't know why they were playing Risk with their most vulnerable player. They should have had anybody else working on that generator. Literally anyone else working on that generator would have been better for their situation. Let me break this pallet. Are they gonna go for it? Where was the other like gateway? It was over here, wasn't it?
They got you.
Oh no, it's over there. I'm not gonna chase that guy out, dude. I'm gonna go after you. Oh. Go! Go! Like, what are you doing, bro? Go! 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 Oh my god! Go! You're pissing me off! Go! Like, I let you go! Get out! You are awful! Awful person! Oh my god! How clear can I make it? How freaking clear can I make it though? For real? I don't know who that was. How are you confused? I decided not to kill you at the last second. It's not that hard to comprehend. Oh my god. I motioned it. When you get motioned to go by the killer, just go. Take it. If you get down, you get down. If you don't get down, you don't get down. Especially in a situation like that where he is just completely screwed. 4 hooks. I think I'm starting to get a feel for the kit. I just felt like it wasn't worth it at that point. I could have easily killed him. He made mistakes and everything like that, but I'm trying to learn the character right now. I just don't really care if I get a bunch of kills or not.
For the expedition.
I'm more interested in just gaining blood points and leveling up and getting myself to the inevitable point of prestige. That way I'll have the perks unlocked, because I already saw some synergies that I could do with these perks that might be really fun to do. And one of the perks, which one is it? This one right here. When you perform the break action on a generator, your terror radius is transferred to the generator for 22 seconds, and its radius is set to 32 meters, right? You gain undetectable. So I basically they stop hearing my terror radius. Then the perk goes on cooldown for 30 seconds. You might be like, that doesn't sound too bad. That sounds pretty good. You can hide. The thing is, it's just a straight up better version of Trails of Torment. It is straight up just a better version of this. So you do get more points for kills, but you're rewarded more just for wreaking havoc. That's why I don't really... Like, I do like to get my kills. I'm not going to say I don't like to get kills, because I do like to get the kills. That's part of the killer's whole thing. But the final kill for the killer doesn't... Actually finishing somebody off rewards bonus points, but it doesn't reward so much that you just can't benefit from just like letting people hang around or letting people escape either. If you want something where you have to play more perfect, it's probably on the survivor's end, blood point wise. For some reason, the way that their system works there are only like a finite number of things that give really, really good blood points, like destroying totems or blessing totems and stuff like that. And it results in people not being able to get blood points. Meanwhile, on my end, I got like 25 grand from the mission we completed, and I got 78k from that run. I have no issues collecting tons of blood points as killer. It's super easy. You get pips. Yeah, it can help you get pips. You actually don't need to get kills to get pips unless you want the second pip. If you're trying really, really hard to get yourself pipped up, which that means that you need to get like at least 2 kills, I think it is. You used to be able to pip without killing anyone at all. Personally, I like that it requires kills now. I don't think it ever should have not required kills. I think that if you kill half the players, you should be almost guaranteed to gain at least 1 pip. But if you kill them too quickly, like you don't gain very many blood points, you can still not get a pip if you're not careful with it. Like if people die on hook, the first hook, you get a lot less blood points. So you're actually discouraged in a small way of camping and stuff like that when it comes to the blood points aspect of it. But a lot of people don't seem to understand that. Hold on, let me get this random garbage that it wants to sell me on. This random garbage that the entity's peddling. But yeah, pips are just like rank structure ups, and they give you... If you max it out, I think you get near 1 million blood points, something like that. But at the end of the day, it's not really that necessary. Unless you're playing this game consistently every single month and getting yourself maxed out, it's not really that necessary. 30 seconds if survivor becomes injured. I don't really care for Unbound. I gotta be honest with you. I know. I don't want to waste it because I've only got 1. Or, well, I've got 2 now, but I don't want to use them until I have a decent stack of them. I'm not super worried about it. There's also 100% blood points for killer right now. So I'm just kind of banking what I can bank. But it takes what? How much is it? It's like just over 1 million blood points to prestige a character. And if I'm getting that right there, I'm getting what? Like, I don't know, maybe a tenth of a prestige almost every single match. So 10 matches is a prestige on if you continue to do stuff on that level. This match is just either going to be awful or they're just terrible players. One of the two. There's only 2 ways matches like this go. Cake! Petrified Oak, so they're going to be spiteful. I can already tell. Screech Cobbler. Anytime you see a Petrified Oak, I just immediately assume that the survivors have had some bad games, and they're going to be as hateful as possible in this match. That's usually what happens. But you get blood points for hits, you get blood points for your ability actions, you get blood points for teleporting. So it Acid Spit teleports damage in any regard. Downing people, you can max out your blood points in every single category without killing a single person. But I think they limited it to where you can't gain 2 pips unless you do at least kill somebody. I don't know how many kills it is to get 2 pips. It may be 1, it may be 2, it may be 73. Who knows? Yo. Okay. Sure. Well, I'm not gonna play around right here at the start. Like. You're behind me. You don't move fast enough for this. Oh, well, that's a shame. Those hooks were pretty far away, though. You're diseased on! I did that early. I didn't do any damage. Oh, I'll take this pallet if you want. Hello. Oh, thank you. I keep forgetting that there's so many pallets I can break. Okay, bye. Really? You guys are that desperate to get that generator? Drop it for me. No? Surprising lack of pallet drop. I don't know why you thought you were fine there. I feel like this should apply the weakened status on hits. Like, just straight up. So who's gonna come by and smack me with this pallet? Oh, well, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Jellyfish? What about the jellyfish? Ah! You're injured? If I can close this gap. Oh. Surprised they bothered to stay in here. Oh, they're just taking off. Okay, so they're up here now. They're spreading out real good. Which is something that most people don't do. I'm not a fan of this map in the long run. Like, it's an okay map, but it's not really something that I would like to consistently be on. It's a very... It's a very flip-floppy map. Like, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's really, really bad. It's just kind of a... It's kind of one of those in-between... I guess that makes it a little better. I don't hate it as much as a lot of people do. I feel like a lot of killers absolutely detest this map with everything... Like, every fiber of their being hates this map for some reason. And I don't get it. Like, I don't think it's completely awful. I don't think it's the best thing in the world. Okay, no one's up here. Hi. I feel like I should be able to apply the status effect on people. I'm not gonna run all the way over there for you, like... You're going up here for the pallet, right? Thank you. So she's gonna try and keep me here, I guess. This is such a bad spot. Like, who thought this was a good thing to set up like this? Yeah, there's no way. You can just lay here, I guess. I'm not gonna deal with that. That's actually stupid. Like that's actually just bad game design. Why are they not messing with this one? Hi. How'd that not hit? Did they finally get that person up yet? They jumped right at me. Ooh, good dead hard. That's actually a good dead hard. That was well timed. Okay, bye-bye now. Are you guys like down to play or something? Yeah, I'll take a hit if you want to give me one. That's fine. You're not gonna make it anywhere. You're making bad decisions. I'll put you up here. And here you go. This is 2 for her, I think. Why are you guys so desperate for this generator? All of a sudden. There's 2 of y'all back here. Okay, so that's why they're desperate for it. They're trying to hide with the shack. They're trying to abuse the shack as a escape point. I forgot how crappy that spot is. You didn't even get to stop the decay. You have literally nothing up here at this point. Nope. Ah, I hit my keyboard. Basement stab! It's a hack. Hey, Michael. I'm sorry. I'm like focused right now. Is the killer type? It's a killer night. Yeah, I'm playing killer tonight and then survivor tomorrow. Hey, how you doing? I don't know what they're thinking. Like, hi. Come on, Sable. Come on, Sable. Let's go put you on a hook way over here in the corner. Woo! That one's still decaying, so they haven't touched that one for some reason. Man, they're really trying hard to get those the 6. Can I like do anything to my clones? Like, can I like get rid of those and play? Why can't I just place them? If you're wondering why I just left, that's because it's suppression. You have no business being here. That's it. This is it for her. She completely ignored everything. Oh wow, she's not dead. Never mind. Teleport me up there. Getting a hang of the teleports, I think, is the most powerful thing that this character has. It's the ability to constantly shift positions and things like that. Even though it's predictable, it's pretty good. It's pretty useful. Are you just trying to destroy these? What's the deal? This is kind of sad. Yeah, it's the desperation to get this generator for some reason. I don't know what they're doing. But work on all of them simultaneously. Like, you don't need to finish a generator, like, a single one. That is satisfying to hit, I guess, but I wish it actually did consistent damage. And that should give me haste for 10 seconds. I just wanted to spit. Just wanted to cough up on somebody. Oh, they got a Healy over here. That's right. Let's stomp this, I guess. Can I stomp it? That was super quick too. Why is that generator protected? They have 5 gens to work with, by the way. Keep that in mind. They have 5 whole generators to work with. Not 1. Not 2, but actually 5. Are you just gonna give up? I'm not gonna let you get the generator. I don't like when people do that crap. You're expecting me to just baby you and let you do whatever the heck you please. And I'm not doing it. Why would I give them free stuff? Like, for real. Like, she was pointing at the generator. Wanting me to let her do the generator. I mean, I know what you're doing. I will 100% leave you down here. Like, there's no sense in me worrying too much about your wiggle build or anything like that, or whatever the heck you think that you're doing here. But there is a hook right here, so I can probably get you onto one. Are these people... I don't know what these people are doing at this point. Oh, I missed. I was hoping to get the down there. They tried this before, too. I don't think people realize that you can actually get a hit in that. Like, you can legitimately just get a hit in that. I can't kick that generator. That generator's busted or something. Oh, she might get shack. Not the shack. She might get the hash. Oh, maybe not. There we go. I got it. It is. It's unknowing time. You're not gonna struggle? I'm kind of surprised they're not gonna struggle. Like, I mean, I guess. I feel kind of bad for them because that's their first hook. This is literally their first hook, by the way. They were the only one of their team who spent time actually escaping me. I don't have to use these 3 perks ever again. That's a win. The basement and then they won't. Adept Unknown. Merciless Victory using only its 3 perks. Woo! Majestic. I just made them very upset. Look at this. What kind of troll crap is this? What kind of troll setup is this? Straight up. This is why you don't ever see me using like iridescence and stuff like that. They become a crutch very, very quickly. Like they're all extremely powerful. But when you use these things, you get reliant on them. And I think that's what happened here. They got super reliant on the ability to pick each other up instantly, so when I was able to create pressure and keep them down, they didn't know what to do. When I used to have a counter, I might bring back the counter, but I'm just testing this right now. I don't know if I'm going to stick with the game for the long term like I was doing in the past. It's just not, I don't know. Yeah, slippery meat, dark scent. I don't think they used that even once because they only got hooked once. They should have been the person in my face as much as possible. If you are going to run slippery meat for a luck build setup, why are you not trying to get hooked at least once? Because that gives you 3 extra escape attempts, right? So they didn't get hooked a single time, which means that they didn't do any kind of cover for their team with that perk. Like, they could have got themselves off if luck was in their favor, but they didn't have a chance for that. They also had Boil Over, which was to help them. Those are counterproductive. Their perks are all over the place. If they're going to do a wiggle build, dedicate to the wiggle build. If you're going to do the pull yourself off the hook thing, just take Deliverance. Dracula! The vampire dude drops? Are they actually adding in Dracula, or are they going to add in, Castlevania stuff? Hardened? Chest related. Deja Vu is boosted repair speed. Distortion's good. I don't have any aura read though, so that did literally nothing for them. Boon Exponential's not a bad one. Boon Totem's range, recover 50%, 100% faster, and can completely recover from the dying state. Oh, so this must have been the perk, this must have been the only boon they had. Look, if you're going to run Boon Exponential, run the healing speed boon as well. Not for the sake of the people who are downed in that range, but so that your totem isn't just useless if nobody goes down in its range. Because while this is a good perk, it's only really good if you can keep the killer in that spot. Saboteur's not bad. I don't know why they weren't using it super early, though. Background player, same thing. That's a combo right there. They got a good combo. I can appreciate that. And then they got Breakdown on top of that. Yeah! Kate has a good setup here. This is all about breaking the hooks and making it where I can't hook people. They just weren't able to capitalize on it. I feel kind of bad for them on that end. This one's just all over the place. This one's like okay. I know I'm just like rating their builds and stuff like that, but it's more just because I'm curious because of, well, all the heavy prestige and the 3 hemorrhagic syringes. I was expecting 4 meta builds, so not seeing 4 meta builds weirds me out a little bit. That dead hard play was good, though. I have to give Sable credit for that one. They hit me really hard with that. Anyways, I'll shut up about it now. Oh, I know, but I don't know if it's a collab specifically with Castlevania or if they're just bringing in a classic myth. Woo! We're in the 3rd one now. Start a chase with 6 different survivors. So I can't even complete that in a single match because you guys hate me. What about this one? Break generators 6 times. I can complete that in a single match. I feel like this one should be here, and this one should be at least here, or maybe even up here. Yeah. That's just my assumption. I feel like the easiest one should be in the back, and the harder one should be up at the front, you know? At the far end. Alucard or Dracula is based on Vlad the Impaler. Vampires in general. So all the stuff from Castlevania is based on that.
Me crazy.
Shut up. Don't talk to me like that. That's disrespectful. Weird, demonic creature of some kind. What, Vlad the Impaler? That's what all of the core of it is. So it really just depends on what they're coming up with. I don't know how source... I don't know how close to the source of the legends it is. I've seen nothing about it. Oh, I just missed out on Sloppy Butcher. You guys think I could do a round where all I did was spit on people? If they did Hellsing Dracula, that'd be super cool. I would love that. That was wild. I think that was actually a lot closer to the insanity of Vlad the Impaler than the rest of it. Like, I think the Dracula in Castlevania is just, like, straight up evil or something like that. That's how it is. I'm not really sure. But Vlad the Impaler was completely insane. That guy was bonkers. Anyways, I'm going to take a very quick break here. I will be back in just a minute. Shouldn't take me too long. Okay. Blight is garbage. Blight's just trash. I'm a terrible Blight. I can't talk. You seen the Team 4-star Hellsing? Maybe? I don't know. Are you talking about the animated movie Hellsing? Or are you talking about like an actual like... Or am I thinking of something else? I remember watching Hellsing Ultimate. That was good. That was real good. Oh, Hellsing's on Crunchyroll. I'll have to watch that. Use the rush except to close the distance. Try to rush attack. Yeah, so that's how I use the Blight. I'm not really a good Blight though. Do I want Oblivious? I gotta make them unable to find me. I gotta make them scared that I'm around every corner. Whoa! If I only had Sloppy Butcher. I guess I could take Forest Penance, although I don't think I'm gonna get much stuff about that. You stop, Lobster. You get out of here with your shenanigans. undetectable, oblivious. I mean, this would make it where I don't have to kick generators anymore. That could be nice. Chorophobia, unnerving presence, awakened awareness, and agitation. That's not a bad setup. What I'm going to be... Actually, you know what? This doesn't work with these. I mean, I guess it does to a degree. I still gain undetectable, which means that if they aren't oblivious, that I can still be hidden from them. But at the same time, it doesn't benefit from the... Actually, hold on. Injured by any means, all injured, that's just injured survivors. They just get oblivious for that. Break action on generators. Yeah, undetectable. I just shouldn't take anything that affects my terror radius. I mentally blended together your build, Bunta, and my build, and that's why I was thinking it wasn't going to work. Ban myself by proxy as a mod. Trying to keep pressure. Yeah, no, anti-heal builds work very, very well. Nobody really uses a ton of boons. And I feel like if I use a boon, somebody will just get rid of it, you know? Alien Instinct. I only use the speed up perk once. Literally once. You know what? Let's try Forced Penance. Because if I find a group of survivors and someone takes a protection hit, I can capitalize on that. I can give them broken status. Actually, you know what? Let's see. Broken. What do I have that applies broken? So it's just Terminus and Forced Penance. And this is my only way to apply broken status, by beating the crap out of people. This build just encourages me to be sneaky, come around corners, and smack people upside the head. So the boon meta doesn't really exist in the way that it was. The boons aren't bad, but they're not strong enough for it to warrant everybody and then their mother using it. They're just not as good as they used to be. I see one probably every game or so, but it's not enough for it to constitute taking Shattered Hope. Shattered Hope, I feel like, is a waste of a boon slot. Or waste of a perk slot, sorry. They should just allow killers to destroy totems outright. I should be able to destroy boons. If I could destroy boons innately, that would be fine. I don't know why they have this obsession with not allowing the killer to do stuff like that. It is something that I feel like should be innately involved in this. Teleporting, that makes me move faster. Hit by blast area from oblivious stats. I can apply even more oblivious! And injured survivors get hemorrhage, which means it makes it harder for them to heal. They'll just bleed out. Actually, do I have any other cool ones? Hallucinations can be destroyed by UVX. Doing so decreases the time until the next hallucination spawns. Survivors hit by UVX while it is airborne suffer the hindered status effect for 2 additional seconds. Decreases your hallucination's aura range, invisible to survivors. Survivors entering the aura range of hallucination suffer from oblivious. Survivors who complete generators become weakened against UVX. Survivors hit by UVX while it is airborne suffer from exhausted for 10 seconds. Break interaction on a power breakable wall decreases the time the next hallucination spawns by 50%. That's interesting. So until the next hallucination spawns by 15 seconds, survivor becomes weakened. UVX's blast areas suffer from broken status. Survivors damaged. Oh. Well, that's interesting, but I don't know if I'd be able to utilize that effectively. It's an oblivious build, which is probably one of my favorites. I feel like the game goes way too hard in the direction of everything's super visible and easy to deal with, you know? Like, on half the maps in the game, you can see the killer coming from 60 miles away, right? And there's, like, minimal fog in a lot of areas and stuff like that. I think that takes away from the horror aspect of the game. If they re-added the horror aspect of it, made it harder to detect the killer, and then made it harder for the killer to take people down effectively, I think that they would make the game more fun. But they'd also need to slow down the pace of the game a lot to pull that off properly without it breaking literally everything. Alright, what am I looking at? That's the furthest gen, so that's the one I'm going to go to. I'm probably going to lose on this map just because of how wide it is. Oh, I missed. Please drop that pallet for me. Thank you. That's all I wanted from you. How'd that miss? Drop it. You guys are like early dropping pallets left and right. Ooh, that's bad luck for you. So I'm gonna try something here to mess with them. Got her! I feel like this character picks up a little bit faster than the others. Where are they at? They're somewhere around here. They wouldn't just leave. These people seem way too close. And by close, I mean they stack on top of each other a lot. Yeah, that's what I thought.
For you.
They didn't touch the generator or anything. I'm gonna put her out here. I don't really want to go down there into the shack again. Everything's so far away. There you are. I knew I saw you. I hate how that misses. Thank you. Got her! I'm getting better with the mortar. I think I hate the fact that it fires like a mortar. That's the problem. They've got some spam heals or something going on here. I feel like they heal pretty quick. They might have a boon somewhere or something like that. They're pushing it. Cringe-based build. I mean, honestly, it's useless on maps like this. Like this map is literally useless. It's legitimately just one of the most useless things that I have. Because it doesn't matter if they're oblivious or not. If they can see me from 60 miles away, you know? Good attempt, I guess. Oh, I missed. That's bad luck. That's some real bad luck there. I need more hallucinations. Hooked. Woo. The teleports are definitely really good, but the teleports also don't get established until after a little bit. You have nowhere to go, I'm sorry. I'm definitely slowing them down a good bit. I don't know if this is 2. Is this 3? That's 2. And you have to watch your generator fail. That gives them so much time. How'd I miss? What?! That lunge screwed me. I'm mad about it. I need to stop worrying about the acid. The acid's a waste of time. I need to just beat people down. She ran back here, but I guess she got super far away. Yeah, they're getting all my boons. Ooh, I'm in trouble now. I need to finish somebody off, honestly. There's an entrance here, too? I need to down her before she gets there. Got it! I'm surprised Flashlight Man hasn't come at me in earnest. Guess she's going to the basement. This is a rough match, and it's because they can see me from 60 miles away. Too slow. Way too slow. I hate it. I hate how it locks. So after you fire it, it locks. Like it legitimately just locks your shot, and they do that on so many killers. It's one of the most annoying traits ever. Is there a hook nearby? Not really. That's a close one. Oh, whoa, whoa. I'm gonna lose this one though. It's too open. Like this area is way too open for me. Hello. What? I need to what now? Who? Drop it, please. Drop the pallet. Thank you. Why'd you come back? You're dead now. Maybe, actually. I don't know what your life's at. If it would have gave him the blind, that would piss me off. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, that was so lucky! That was still decaying. Gotta defend this one now. Please don't blind me. Well, I'm only gonna get 2. It'll be a tie if I can make this freaking hook. Why? Yeah, it's over. It took them like 15 seconds to open that gate! Ah! I gotta chase 2 survivors in the next one. That was a good 50-50 game. But yeah, you see, look at how many points I've got, and I've only killed 2 of the people. Like, 10k is the max. So, I maxed Devious, I maxed Hunter. Sacrifice didn't get maxed because I didn't get the last 2 kills, and then Brutality was like 1,300 off, which isn't bad at all. Like, you don't expect to max 90% of your games. That's an 80k game right there for me, just kind of smacking people upside the head with an axe. I have to axe them things. It's the only way. Lobster, why aren't you in here carrying me? Yeah, just collapse like that. Be gross. Be disgusting. Be a disgusting abomination. Don't crawl at me like that. I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. That's rude and unnecessary.
Be alone here.
Yeah, Lobster. Why aren't you in here carrying me? You promised to carry me today. And here you are, just not doing so. I feel cheated. I feel betrayed. Should have been here. I could be like level 5,000 by now, and then you're just not. What even is that? What is that weird vial? Why do I want that weird vial? They keep putting weird things in front of me, and I don't appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna take this side. That'd be a little cheaper. You know what? Was that better? No, I didn't see that thing. And I have like 4K left. Beautiful, beautiful. Oppression. Damage generated after 3 random generators also begin regressing. If the affected generators are being repaired and you survive repairing them, so it's a difficult skill check. Woo! I remember Oppression. I'm wondering if that would be a good one for a skill check build. I would like to try that. What the heck is this? Iridescent OSS report. The report was redacted to the point of being meaningless, but still theories try to extract meaning from it. Decreases teleport cooldown by 5 seconds. Already huge. Teleporting more is always good. Decoy left behind after the unknown teleports takes 10 seconds longer to disappear. When created, the decoy has the same terror radius and red stain as the unknown. Okay, that's interesting. I might give that a go. That might be one that I'll give a shot. I don't feel like that's that strong for an iridescent, though. That's just my opinion. I should probably go for the perks first instead, right? Instead of doing stupid things. I feel like the UVX stuff does work pretty well. I might drop Plaything. Is there another? I don't think I applied Forced Penance even once. Gotta be honest with you. I wasn't able to apply it a single time. So I might try something different. Perk activates when you hook a survivor. You see they are the farthest injured survivor for 5 seconds, and that survivor is oblivious for 20 seconds. Now that could work pretty well if I can keep everybody injured. But if I was going to keep everybody injured, I'd need to have something like Sloppy Butcher to just like prevent them from easily healing. I need to get something like that in this build for it. But I need another perk real quick. I could be a real dick and take Franklin's. I mean, that would work and throw people off. Put the dying state by any means. All the survivors standing within 16-meter range around them suffer the hindered status effect for 10 seconds, reducing their movement speed by 20%. So they rebalanced this a little bit, if I recall correctly. I remember it was like 12 or 10, something like that originally. I could be wrong. I could be remembering completely wrong. But if somebody's waiting for a pickup or something like that, and I down somebody in front of them, or they're trying to body block, this is one of the nastiest perks in the game. An immediate movement speed reduction of 20% means they cannot escape me. There is literally no way they're going to be able to get away. It just is not going to happen. Maybe I'll set up an R build at some point. I don't know. That sounds like it could be pretty fun. Deadlock. Activated. When you hook a survivor, Deadman Switch activates for 30 seconds. When activated, any survivor that stops repairing a generator before it is fully repaired causes the entity to block the generator until Deadman Switch's effect ends. This one's always been pretty good. The killer moves... Okay, so percentage-wise, all survivors move at 100%. That's the default. That's 4 meters per second. For the killers, they move at 115% by default for the majority of them. Some of them are slower, like the Huntress moves at 110%. So 4.4 meters versus 4.6 on most killers. This killer, I believe, moves at... moves at the standard 4.6 meters. So that's why there's like chase builds and stuff like that. So if you lose 20%, then they're immediately gaining on you at a rate that you cannot do anything about for the most part in short range chases. If you're within 16 meters and you're slowed by 20% for 10 seconds, there's nothing you're going to be able to do. Like, you're not going to be able to get away from them unless you are, like, behind walls or something like that, you know, in a place where they can't get to you normally, or they have to go around a really long area. So having a hindered status effect like this for 20% is very, very good. Actually, you know what? I'm curious if... That's the one thing that sucks with this. This is the only built-in perk that does apply hinder. There's just not very many hinder status effects. Which makes no sense. All the killers are sadistic murderers, right? You'd think that they would be doing everything they can to cause severe problems for the survivors. I feel like hindered should be a more common thing. I just don't feel like it needs to be this powerful on most stuff. You can get away with a lot with the speed build, though, as a counteractant to it. Which is probably stronger, to tell you the truth, than just allowing most killers to be able to outfit themselves for like 1.1 to 1.5 seconds of like 10% hinder every once in a while. Meanwhile, if you go for haste statuses, there's actually a good repertoire of haste statuses, and they're all pretty good. Like this one gives 5% on hitting people, but you lose access to bloodlust. If you're good with dealing with bloodlust in general, this is better than having bloodlust. If you're playing something like the clown, this is better than having bloodlust because you can give yourself a 10% boost, get a hit, and then give yourself another 5% boost on top of that, while stacking any of these other ones that give you haste boosts as well, making yourself go mock chicken fairly easily. Play with your food's also extremely good for getting haste status, but it's also one of those ones that's a little more finicky to use. It takes a little bit more effort to actually work this perk well. But if you have a character that can work it well, then you can get yourself an extra 15% or 0.6 meters of movement speed. So you stack this with this, you get another 0.8 meters movement speed. You stack it with this one, and you just make sure that you're in the areas that have generators that are completed, then you can get this bonus, and I think at max level it lingers for 5 seconds. So you can have an extra 5 seconds of another 5% that stacks as well. So 15, 5, 5, stuff like that. You've also got this one if you wanted to do it from the actual unknown itself, which after vaulting a window, you get a 5% haste status. So you can make a chaser build with the unknown that would be, that you could use like stuff like, here, hold on, I'll just build it. Let's see, vault. So there's a lot of perks that also boost vault speed, which you could combine fairly well with that. So I'll take the Unbound, we'll take Fired Up, so that the further the survivors get, the faster I get at dodging things. You take Bamboozle, so you can get another 15% vault speed, which means that you just have a base of 15% speed up on your vaults, plus you get another 5% haste after you vault, making it much easier to catch up to somebody. And then this increases your vault speed by another 4% per stack, which at 5 is another... Wait, actually, how much is that now? They reduced that. Didn't that used to be 5? 8, 16, 20%. You get a total of 20% here. So if they finish all the generators and you got somebody who's looping you really well, that's 20% on top of that. So that requires all 5 generators to be done to maximize those. So it makes it kind of a risk perk or a last resort kind of thing, and works really well with stuff like No Way Out. But say perfect world scenario. You have 15% here, plus 20% here, so 35% faster vaults, and then immediately a 5% haste upon vaulting for 10 seconds, making it easier to catch up. And then you could also take this, Superior Anatomy. When a survivor performs a fast vault within 8 meters of you, this perk activates. Next time you vault a window, your vaulting speed is increased by another 40%. So 15% turns into 55% by default, plus another 20%. You get what I'm saying? It all stacks up by a ridiculous amount and makes things very interesting. You can get some crazy stacks, and if you have certain characters that are already really, really good at vaulting fast, you can kind of break the game a little bit. In fact, the Wraith can, if the Wraith goes over 100% vault speed, they get stuck. Like, straight up. If the Wraith here, which it's very easy, yeah, right here. So while you're cloaked, you get a 40% increase into your ability to vault, break pallets or window or walls, and damaging generators by 40%, right? So if you take stuff like Bamboozle, you automatically have another 15% on top of that, 55. You can, there's an upgraded version of this, I think that's purple, and it gives like a ridiculous amount, I think it is. I don't know, but you can get your vault speed over 100% with the Wraith, which just breaks the game. It doesn't know what to do with it, so you get stuck there for several seconds, and you're just unable to move. I don't know if they managed to fix that or change that in any manner, but yeah. It was interesting, to say the least. I don't know. I can't use Play With Your Food because of the ability spam of this character, which means that so the way that this one works, and the reason that you can't use it on a lot of characters, is because a basic attack or a special attack spends a token, which causes you to lose all of your, which causes you to constantly lose all of your tokens, because every time I spit the acid, every time I teleport, all that kind of stuff, well, actually, maybe just the acid in this case, it counts as a special attack, which eats a token. So I will constantly be spitting acid, and that'll just eat my token super quick, which means I lose the movement speed too fast to be of any use. Blinded by enemies, gain 10% haste. You become obsessed with Survivor when your obsession is hooked. You gain the undetectable status for 5 seconds. 5% haste for 18 seconds. You know what? This could work for a stealth build too, actually. You know, instead of running Play With Your Food, why not Furtive Chase? And then I just go for hooking the Survivor. And then forced hesitation means that if I kind of suppress them and make them think I'm going specifically for one person and tunneling them out, I can kind of force a mindset on them where they'll think I'm doing that initially, and I can just immediately hot swap to other people and really screw them over. And then the way this works is the survivor that rescues the obsession becomes the obsession. So once somebody does that, I can automatically just start chasing that person. So it'll help me do well without having to put any specific pressure on anybody. And then hysteria will just, if they're constantly in range and stuff like that, they're going to get hysteria'd, and they'll get oblivious status as well from that. So oblivious here, the undetectable here. Actually, I don't think this one's necessary. I'll change this to something else. I don't know what to change it to. It's so difficult to choose half the time, I guess I should say. I wish I had Sloppy Butcher, because I really want Sloppy Butcher for an aura build that would, not an aura build, for a slowdown build for them that just causes them to be forced to stay injured. Like Bunta was running with Chorophobia and stuff like that. It works extremely well for a lot of fun. I can't remember what my Screamies build was, but that might be fun too. Although I think they nerfed that. I think the Screamy build ended up getting nerfed by proxy due to some stuff they did. Awakened Awareness. You know what? If they can complain about it. They'll complain about it. I mean, there's probably people complaining about me already as it is. So I'm going to take Franklin's. If I take Franklin's, I can knock an item out of their hand and it'll bleed out charges, which will be really nice if I'm dealing with like super aggressive healers or super aggressive Gin Rushers or super aggressive flashlight people. Because then I can just knock their items out of their hands and drain the progress on. Don't twitch like that. I hate that. And it does it again. And a third time. Let's give this a go. I don't know what to expect out of this one. It's got my interest. Although I want to change the rabbit's foot to something else. Live footage of you getting goosebumps? UVX triggers a blast area upon contact with hallucinations. Hallucinations can be destroyed by UVX. Doing so decreases the time of the next hallucination. Actually, you know what? That might be a fun one to try out. Hey, Toggle! You're never late. Look, I know, I stream in a weird zone. Like a really, really weird time zone. Device of undisclosed origin. Survivors entering the R range of hallucination suffer from oblivious status effect. Does it linger? Or is it only when they're in the R range of the hallucinations? Survivors who complete generators become weakened against UVX. How does this... Okay, I'm misunderstanding something here. Survivors touching the blast area become weakened. Weakened survivors lose health states if touched by blast areas. Survivors lose weakened by successfully staring down the unknown. So keeping people weakened is what I need to do. I need to constantly hit people with the blast radius and affect them with this UVX. Survivors become hindered if touched by UVX while airborne. I don't know. I feel like it should have just applied the weakness effect entirely. I don't think the hindered is necessary. Why must you scream at me? Perfect 3-gen setup and just slowly attrition them to death because they tried to get me away from the gens and I wasn't. Sometimes you got to do that, man. Touched by blast areas, otherwise become weakened. The next hallucination spawn time decreases by 10 seconds. The unknown can teleport to hallucinations and behind a temporary decoy. Survivors can remove hallucinations from the trial with the dispel ability. Weakened survivors take longer to dispel. If dispel is not completed, survivors become weakened and trigger killer instinct. So disrupting people's ability to weaken. Now the power breakable wall decreases the time until the next hallucination spawns by 50%. Actually, you know what? Hallucinations. I think hallucinations are the way to go. The more hallucinations I have, the more they have to get rid of, the more they have chances to become weakened, right? So I can work with that. Blast area... Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's change this one out. Suffer from oblivious. Increases your hallucinations, R range. Survivors hit by everyone suffer hinders effect for an extra 2 seconds. Let's try that. I don't know how strong this hindered is, but we'll see. Doom Eternal. DVD unknown. What is the unknown's like what is the unknown slowdown? What is the hindered effect? How strong is the hindered? 6% hindered for 3 seconds. So if I hit somebody with this, they can get hindered for 5 seconds now. 5 seconds of 6% hindered is stronger than the clown. The clown does a 4% hindered and it's extremely effective. So this thing does a 6% hindered. Oh no, 100%. If you got distance clear, you can easily do it. Try to pallet me, I just rush the wall next to the pallet, and then rush again to destroy the pallet. Yeah, start wrecking those pallets. Nobody needs pallets. They don't deserve pallets. Survivors are both weakened and injured, suffer from deep wound status effect when they dispel a hallucination. That could work really well with generating more hallucinations. This is such a... This character has such weird abilities. Yeah, the blood point boost is up. Oh, did they have a bunch of flashlights? I wasn't checking. I didn't look at all. If they've got a bunch of flashlights, yeah, they're gonna hate me. They're gonna be very, very upset. Dang, if they have a bunch of flashlights, I wish I had forced penance now. Maybe I'm just lost on this one, honestly. This is a terrible map in every regard. I don't know why they feel like bright maps are necessary. Every map should be dark and dismal and spooky. Oh, you're going up? I'm not gonna deal with that. Should I just let them have the shack, Jin? I don't like the voice. I genuinely don't care for the voice. Talking and saying random things every once in a while just makes it hard to hear what's going on in the environment. What flashlight? Rude. Although I don't think that should have hit me. I hate this map with a passion. Absolutely abysmal map. Lag? Lag monkeys? And that's why undetectable is also useful in these situations. You want undetectable when somebody is good at dealing with oblivious. Someone over here? You're already injured? Oh, they have broken set. Are they? Is this a no-mither? Is this a no-mither? I think there might be a no-mither build. I bet they're mad. I bet they're upsetty. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Okay. All right. It's a shame I haven't been able to get my my obsession though. He's just been hiding in corners the entire time instead of helping his team. I don't have any teleports across the freaking map for some reason. Are you over here? Okay, I don't know where I don't know what the hallucinations like spawn parameters are. I don't know what causes them to spawn or why. But yeah, look, this guy's just gonna go over here. Hide in a corner. I floated for some reason. Why not? Why not just... And it went right through. There we go! Finally! My obsession's down! Why is he bugged? Where'd you teleport to? Stop it. Is there no hooks out here? There's one. That's exactly what I needed. Now the person to pull him off will be my obsession. I'll chase them down. Love the FNAF map. I'm waiting for FNAF to come in here. Mentalize the fact that you can vault faster with enough belief. Imagine if I could. Imagine if I just teleport vault myself at super speeds. Okay. Are they gonna leave that guy to die? That one's good. I don't know who's vulnerable to death and who's not. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just taking down whoever gets in my way. Not the best plan. blood juice. Oh, come on. You going for the rescue? That's good for me. That's exactly what I needed from you. Oh, they gave up. I kind of like this build. It's not working as well as I was hoping, though, because that guy was hiding the entire first part of the game. So I ran into the situation where I just could not catch up to them. This is like a combination between, like, the hag and... I don't know why that generator is just locked. I actually don't appreciate that that particular generator is just, like, locked. So that I can't kick it. I think that's a BS mechanic, and they should remove that. Like, straight up. You don't need to perma-lock a generator so that I can't do anything about it. Bull. I'm calling straight bull. I didn't get a no. That I was well within range that should have been making noise. I didn't hear a thing. Well within range. That should have been the loudest thing there. That is wild that I couldn't hear a thing. Did he have Left Behind? No, he had Head On, Lucky Stars, Quick and Quiet, and Deception. Dang. Dude got super lucky, ran straight to that corner, and it just happened to be there. Yeah, because nobody brought a thing to detect it or anything like that. Hatch hacks? I didn't say anything like that. I said I should have heard it because I was in range. That's more of a game thing than anything. See, succeed again, generator. I have to kick things. I got this. That's easy. Kicking things is what I do best. Or I guess in this case, axing them a question. Won this match easy was someone was throwing, gave them one that tried a chance, and they managed to hatch. Well, you gotta give the ones that are actually like facilitating a good game a chance. I think we need to stop giving people who aren't like trying all the stuff. It's one thing I've seen a lot. Look, I know I complain all the time. It's something I've seen a lot in RuneScape right now. People are constantly giving like money and supplies and stuff like that to people who just aren't doing anything. Those people will just continue to sit there at the GE and they will beg. Shut up! This thing doesn't need a voice like that. Like, I don't want it to constantly come up to the screen and talk to me. Like, straight up. Like, if there were, like, little hallucination voices and stuff like that that would come out of the actual hallucinations to scare people or make them think that it's the actual, like, unknown, that'd be one thing. But the fact this thing keeps just, like, talking out of nowhere for no reason irritates me to no end. The dredged lobster? I don't have money for the dredged lobster, sadly. I would have to buy the skin. Why does it start me on the arm? Just put me on the full body stuff. There's also this one, which is pretty terrifying. I wouldn't want that to chase me. It's got a guitar. I do like the skin, but I don't have money for it. I can't right now. I like the doll one too. Why is the dredge getting all the coolest skins? Like, all of these are horrifying. All of these are things that you just wouldn't want to see around the dark corner. You know? I do own the snowball one, though. I think that was from an event, though. Yeah, I'm like, look at this one. This one's horrifying too. Imagine this just sneaking up on you. Not even sneaking up on you. Just coming down a corridor and some ancient ruins that you just happen to be exploring for whatever reason. You're not a grave robber. Nobody said anything about that. Shut up. But you saw this coming at you. It just there. The Legionates are coming and they're ready. They're ready to take you out. You shouldn't be there and they know it. They did a good job on these. Like, these top 5 here are especially good. These are just, like, kind of recolors, and they're kind of garbage. I don't think they're worth 5,400 iridescent shards. I don't think that they're worth 270 on that either. That's like $2.70. They're $3, and they're pretty much the most basic reskins I've ever seen. You know what? That's fine, actually. You know, $3 is fine. I didn't see that being okay. But, I mean, when you do full reworks on stuff, and these are only 12, that seems just, that's out there. But I appreciate that. I think that's a reasonable price range. And then you got this legendary one, which is just absolutely terrifying, and I hate it. I think this one, not this one. What one? I think this one's the most terrifying one, though. If I were to buy one, like, right now, if I had the money to buy one right now, this would be it. This would 100% be the one that I would buy. Because that is absolutely the most terrifying thing I've ever seen. And I think it's the humanization of it that makes it absolutely horrifying. This is a close second. This one makes me laugh and amuses me greatly. And this one's pretty creepy too, but I just don't think it's on the level of Twisted Plaything or War as Hell. War as Hell scares me to no end. I would hate to see that anywhere. That thing could be in broad daylight. It could be friendly. It could be a guardian that was just there and would actually be very nice to you and tell you the history of the place that you're in. It could be the friendliest dude on the planet. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near it. I'm gonna let it take all that. Look at that. Stop. That's obnoxious. Thank you. I'll get that one out of the way. You can have all that. I'm gonna block this. I'm gonna block this. I'm gonna take that one so you can't take the cheap stuff. Take that, and then we'll take that, and then we'll use the 66k. I almost bit my tongue. I hate it. The dredge lobster would 100% eat a horse. Poor Maurice would be just consumed immediately. What is that? Monstrous Shrine? I don't know if this is a good perk or not. The more I think about that particular perk, I don't know if it's actually good or not. Like, I think it has a potential use, but I don't think the use is really that good. Scourge Hook perks were another thing that I wish they would stop doing. Is they made the Scourge Hook perks, right? And then the Scourge Hook perks are just kind of abandoned now. And they moved on to other things. Like, come on. At least flesh them out a little bit more. Like this character doesn't have anything about Scourge Hooks at all. And that's fine. I don't think every killer needs to just have Scourge Hooks. But if you have a theme, if you have like a perk theme, release them as general perks. Like, maybe some characters will have them set in stone as like a part of their kit, but make like a list of like 10 Scourge Hook perks, and then fine tune them and release them into the pool as general perks like Sloppy Butcher, Noed, that kind of stuff. And then you could get away with like much more diversity, and it would be really cool to just have more variety for the initial player base, you know? I'm trying, Bobby. The violence flows through me. I don't want that Mori. I refuse to get that Mori. That Mori's okay, though, because I'll never use it. I'm at 41 already. We're going to prestige tonight. Did I not prestige Vecna? I don't think I prestiged Vecna. I don't know if I got any use out of Forced Hesitation, but I'm going to keep it on there just because I feel like I got use out of it. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, I'll give the animation a minute. No need to scream. We'll wait. We'll watch the crab. We'll see what the crab does. Giant enemy crab got here is just doing giant enemy crab got things. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Where is it? Where is it, Bunta? But I thought maybe a second account just for G generator, but I also keep number because the free-to-play PvP worlds don't drop nothing. That's true. That is very, very true. I just thought it'd be hilarious for you to have a character that its sole purpose is 99 Constitution, just so that nobody can kill you. Like, just think about it. There's hardly any builds in the game that would be able to do enough damage. Hey, look, a horse! Well, that would have enough damage to actually put you down in the GE. You would just be the thickest, freaking, most unkillable thing. Stop doing that. I just thought it'd be funny. I was thinking about doing that myself, like, just to create a character for that. And you could always make the character, and then just kind of, like, have them in the back end, slowly leveling them up in free-to-play or something like that. I don't know how you would get pure Constitution experience easily, though. I think that would be the one catch to that particular build. It would be very, very hard to just get pure Constitution XP. Wait, what? Oh, performing the break action. That's right. I don't think I broke very much stuff. Actually, if I'm going to run the front page article, I should probably run Brutal Strength. Lobster's hungry. Lobster needed to be fed, and that's what it is. It just happened to be a whole horse this time. You know, wait, actually, does this performing the break action on a pallet or a breakable wall? So it only qualifies pallets and breakable walls. I don't know if that's worth it. Next hallucination spawns by 15 seconds. Survivor becomes weakened. That might be more useful. I don't know how long hallucination spawns are. Hold on. What is the hallucination? Spawning timer, 45 charges. What does that mean? Spawning charge rate, spawn duration. This refers to the period after spawning timer has been filled in which the indicators on the sides of the HUD quickly rise at the top of the screen. Post-spawn inactivity. So for 5 seconds, it R reveal range, 8 meters. Okay. So hallucinations cannot spawn in proximity of the following environments within 1.75 meters of generator or pallet, 2.15 meters of empty hooks, 3 meters of hatch and exit gate switches, 12 meters of hook survivors, within 14 meters of other hallucinations. So if I do this way, if they only have a 45-second charge time, and it takes 45 seconds for another one to spawn, the spawn time is 3 seconds, so 48 total seconds for it to spawn, and then another 5 seconds on top of that, where there's post-spawn inactivity, which means it's not charging or anything like that. So we have a grand total of 53 seconds. Every time I weaken a survivor, then the next hallucination timer gets reduced by 15 seconds, which means that this is probably one of the strongest items that you can use if you're trying to create an exorbitant amount of hallucinations. Hit by airborne survivor. Let's drop the hindered then, and let's try this. So that if I can just spam hallucinations with and then I can start destroying them with UVX by making explosions. And then if somebody is near one of them, I can just pop it and immediately give them weakened again, or injure them, depending on the situation. I want to give that a go. That sounds like an interesting mechanic, and it means I don't have to worry about breaking things anymore. I can just spit on people. Sounds awful. Hating spins. Fox glows and placebo tablets for commons. People may dislike the blight being slower, but it's nice for close distance rush. Yeah, unless you play only the blight, you're probably not gonna like the sheer speed that people have. I think that's the biggest problem with it. And this is just gonna be an annoying meta team. I can feel it. We'll see. Yeah. No, that's one of the biggest issues that I have when it comes to a lot of these things. The ones I tend to like to use do things that work for specific builds that I enjoy playing. and they don't give them to me in reasonable quantities. So it kind of sucks. Like, I do like the sketch attempt. It's not bad. Survivors hit by the blast area, suffer oblivious, which would be really nice. And then this just applies weakened. So every time I just need to blast people with weakened, and then I get more hallucinations. I just gotta consistently do that. That's all I can think of now after seeing that skin for the dredge with the guitar. I'm just sitting here thinking, man, that would be cool if it's just like playing extremely well the entire time. It's just sitting there playing guitar the entire time. There's special music for it. That would be super cool. I don't know if that's the case, but that would be super cool to see. Oh, I haven't been here yet. Yes, cancel before reaching 20% of its charge. The cancellation cooldown will not be applied. Oh, okay. I'm a running, I'm a being a gross abomination. Woo! Oh, they can't go here. Interesting. Okay, bye. Did they go down? That's actually probably not that great of a map. When I think about it. I'm not a fan of it for this. Oh, come on! Why'd that ricochet like that? This is interesting. I got an achievement? 50 survivors while holding a special item? Interesting. That was a lot of time wasted, though. The fact that they knew exactly where I was teleporting to is kind of annoying. Why are you over here? And there's the save. I need more clones. The slow start's not helping me at all. Okay, that's decaying pretty hard. She was literally in that AoE! Oh, come on, game. Yeah, buy a little bit of extra time. How did that blind me? God, I hate people. I hate people so much. I'm about to tunnel this person just because you guys decided to be dicks. Abusing that really pisses me off. And it's not even the fact that I got blinded, it's the way that I got blinded. How did that not down? Thank you. Okay, bye. That should not have blinded me. I was looking nowhere near that. That's what irritates me. It should not work like that. I shouldn't get blinded for stupid crap where it just phases through the wall. Like, I don't mind getting blinded when it actually makes sense, but that was just stupid.
You're gonna
Oh, he's running that, huh? What? Why'd that get delayed? Why was that delayed? No. Come here. I don't know where the other one went. I knew this was going to be a frustrating one. That was it for him? How was that his last hit? Alright, cool. Oh. Yeah, just leave. That's irritating. Ugh. There's too many walls, man. Scorch hooks, if I'm gonna run it, I'm gonna use them all. Well, the scorch hooks just aren't that strong, sadly. Well, yeah, there's so much delay in half of the swings that it's frustrating like that. And if you're around a corner like that, sometimes the game likes to catch, and you'll hit the wall. So, I mean, it is what it is. Like, that was entirely on me. Had I have not stressed on that, I probably would have been able to down them. But that was immediately a frustrating match. When I get blinded from a flashbang that is set behind me, it pisses me off more than anything. And that's exactly why I feel like they need to refine some of the stuff they have in here. Because holy crap, man.
At last.
I specifically made sure to look away from where he put it. Because I knew exactly where he put it. He put it right behind me under my feet. And because of how the stupid game works, I'm locked in that situation for 5 seconds. So any person who has half a brain, if they really want to be a dick, they can abuse that. And then it just puts it under my feet and I'm screwed. I can't do anything about it because I'm stuck in an animation for 5 seconds. And it pisses me off more than anything. I'll take that one. They're gonna make me take this no matter what, so I might as well. Just that kind of stuff gets me every freaking time. Okay. Alright. Entity took a lot out of that. I don't know. I don't feel like I was able to generate enough hallucinations. Even with this going. Maybe I need a hallucination generation. Survivors enjoying the aura range of hallucinations suffer from oblivious. Maybe that'll work better. Instead of trying to go for the hits on the hallucinations, because while I did have a good few of them, it took so long to get them set up, even with the speed boost, and I was hitting people pretty good with the acid, that it just wasn't something that I could manage. You would think that if you would think that they would make it so that a slow starting killer has some way to keep the game from being rushed out on them, but because that was so quick and because they got so much done so fast, it put me in a situation where I didn't really get a chance to set up to do what I needed to do, which kind of sucks. I mean, if I really wanted to be a dick about it, I could have probably slugged people down and just left them on the ground for a little bit. That would have resulted in me having a little more time to work with, but that's a dick move, and I don't want to do that. Like, there's options. They just need to make the options actually good. I'm gonna try a variety of these. See what I can get away with. Forming the brake interaction on the pallet. No, that's the one I was looking at before. I don't know if I got any proper use out of this one, because if I do go in hard with this one, I'm gonna make a brake build. I'm gonna make a brake chase build. That's gonna be the only way this is gonna work. It just won't be good on the other end of that. Chance of being sent to Springwood? Why Springwood? We got a cake though. That's free blood juice. Each generator can suffer limited regression by the killer, their perks and add-ons before it can no longer regress. Are you kidding me? So that is something that's meant to happen. So if I'm good at regressing generators, if I'm good at my job, I get punished for it. What kind of crap is that? That's actually stupid. Do they want survivors to just win every single match now? Like, it's not hard to keep the regression off your generators. I don't know why they keep making it easier and easier and easier to do this stuff. That makes no sense to me at all. Don't talk. Drop it. Drop the pallet. Yeah, please. Please blind me. Yeah, what happened? What happened to your flashlight? Now I'm frustrated. How'd that miss? That hit her physically, but it misses everything else. Why? Why did you do what you just did? You were literally going down because of the stupid decision you just made. You should have just been there at the hop, because then you would at least had a chance. This person's already frustrated me, because their first response in this game was to be a dick with a flashlight. Ooh, I missed. That bounced funny. I'm not preventing anybody from getting you. I'm just going over here. Why? Why, Mr. Cage? I'm getting better with that. Are they gonna come for it? No, they're just gonna let him get hooked. I'm gonna let Cage live. He hath amused me. Hey! Oh, I didn't bounce it. Here, drop that pallet for me. I'll just take the hit for the pallet. Oh, you're gonna... Okay, that'll work too. I guess. Are they just gonna run out here?
I need help. Help with this.
Yeah, I immediately ran out. Did they clear the map? Oh, there they go. Okay, game! Oh, hi. No, I'm not after you. What about your pallet? Don't you want your pallet? What about your pallet? Where's Cage at? What's Cage doing? Did these only drop where I... Sniped! I wasn't expecting to get that hit. Ah, okay. Ooh, yeah, that's right. I'm supposed to be breaking things. Hi. Drop it. Thank you. How'd that not work? Do-do-do. Hey, how you doing? What? Let's break this open. That'll make the chases more fun. Woo! Get glorped at. Drop the pallet for me, please. Or no. Hi! Well, let's put you right here. And we'll put your buddy over there. And Mr. Cage just exists in a void somewhere. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Why are you crawling away from me? Come back. Come back. I need to put you on a hook. You guys have upset me. Well, the last squad more upset me than anything, but, you know. I don't really care if anybody escapes now. A blast at the beginning, unhooked herself. Managed to get away. Oh, all my generators are over here. So my patrol is literally this place. Don't touch my things! Don't touch my things! Hey buddy, drop it please, thank you. Man, they must have immediately took off. I got a husk here now. Oh, I saw them. They ran into that building over there. You think he's touching it again? You think he's already back down here? Whoever designed this school was a psychopath. Mr. Cage! Come back! Okay, game. That was nowhere near in that area, but sure. Mr. Cage. Ah, man, the acid. Mr. Cage! They're desperate to get this generator done. Are you hiding behind it? Let me put that there for you. And I'll kick it, and then I'll teleport over there. I'll make them think they're safe. It'll be perfect. For putting Cage in the Cage of Atonement, there should. Let's see where Cage ends up. Can't hear! Show me the hatch. Think it'll be by Shack? Oh, I found it. He's over there. I'm letting him go. Where's he at? Buddy, come here. Come hither. Come hither, Mr. Cage. Mr. Cage. Mr. Cage, where are you? Come here. I want you to be free. I wish I could destroy those. I guess he's probably staring at me from a distance. I guess I should probably just close this. And then he'll go to the gates. Ooh, he got some kind of awkward gates here. I keep forgetting I can just spit on it. Oh, that's right, I can't do anything with that at the moment. Ah! He's not touching either of the gates. I guess he's just gonna hide in a corner. That makes sense. This guy was hiding for most of the match. I was just kind of hoping that he would. There he is. Scoot! Ah! Stop delaying things! I hate when people do that. I like Nick. We gotta do the four Nicks next time. I don't like how this thing walks. I don't like how this thing moves. I think that's a good thing. The fact that this feels such like an uncanny, unnatural, gross creature really just it's good. I think that applies a lot of pressure in the aspect of horror, which this game is sorely lacking anymore. I need to scare everyone. He brought a masquerade flashlight. I should have killed him. Should have killed him. Should have deleted him. Should have took him out. How is it? Woo! I will be right back. I need to take a quick break here and take care of the AC. I am behind. It's not time for other killers. This is a test for the unknown. And because I have never played the unknown before. This is the first time I've touched the unknown. And so far, I've only tried like 2 builds. Okay. I'm about to mute you, Bunta. About to perma mute you. And no. No. I probably got like I don't know. Maybe 3 games left in me anyway. Depending on how long they last, obviously, before I'm off here. I don't want to keep going too long because I know that inevitably something's going to severely piss me off to the point to where I just don't want to play anymore. So if I can avoid that, that'd be great. Let's see. So I was talking about a break build that I want to try. Break. Does break work as a search term? Oh, it does. Stop! Get out of my way. That's annoying. It was interesting the first time, but after that, it's automatically annoying. Go away. Leave me alone. Overcharge. Oppression. Eruption! Eruption. This could work. That could work good. Expansion attack, and brutal strength. And then we'll take front page article. I'll just start breaking things left and right. Ever hit by UVX while it's airborne, so from exhausted. Service to complete. Generators become weakened against UVX. Increases your hallucinations R range. I don't know what ones to use. I mean, boosted hinder could be really good, making this a better chase build. I need some haste. We gotta get some haste. We gotta get some speed. Some speed juice in here. Break first, though. I want to see if I can pull another break mechanic that'll work really well. This could be good. When you damage generator, reveal the aura of all survivors standing within 24 meters of your position for 5 seconds. Is it thwack that I want? Next breakable wall or pallet you break will make survivors in 32 meters scream and reveal their aura for 4 seconds. That could be a good one. Let's try that. Since I'm going to be breaking things anyway. And then I have garbage. Any good things? Generation breaking walls or pallets, 5% haste status while you're chasing the obsession. Whenever you hit a survivor with the total most time in chase with a basic attack, they become the obsession. Oppression? Obsession? Oppression with the obsession? Obsession with the oppression? Generators are blinded or exhausted. Fired up! Let's take this. Oh, front page news and notebook theories. Playing 6 games so far with the Blight, and it's been all successful. That's good! You gotta be successful every once in a while. And then unsuccessful every other time, because that's how this game works. I'm kidding, obviously. If you know what you're doing, you can usually do pretty well, even when things get rough. At least get a kill or 2 in there, you know? Finish somebody off. Do sacrifice. Let's try sacrifice. The snacrifice. Unforeseen. This could work. With the undetectable. The undetectable might make this work better, because I'll be able to get behind people much easier and distract them and stuff like that. And then they'll be screaming and stuff like that within 32 meters. Starstruck, Irongrass, Agitation, Awaken Awareness. Yeah, the freaking cannibal doesn't need to exist in this game in the current form. It's awful. Yeah, I don't appreciate this either. Let me switch my character whenever I want. Let me switch to whatever killer I want. Are we there yet? This Lara Croft isn't readied up yet. I'm upset about it. Ready up. Why didn't you ready up? Now we're all stuck on a 5-second timer. I'm upset. I'm upset they made the mistake. Killing them first now. I'm gonna be petty. I gotta kill them first. Ooh, what is this? Captured by the dark? Causes survivors to start the trial in the weakened state. Reduces the maximum number of coexisting hallucinations in the environment by -1. What? That sounds more like a penalty, because survivors can clear the weakened state fairly easily. They just have to stare at you for a while. I mean, sure, they have to be relatively close, but that's it. It's not that big of a deal. Blah! You know, this is actually a pretty bad map for what I'm trying to do. Because I can't, I don't have many things. Why are there so many double pallets? Who thought these double pallets were okay?
So...
Oh, I missed. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted. What is that noise? What does that noise mean? Is that my clone creation? And that's why Undetectable's great. I hate that. I hate that so much. Thank you. You are wasting all of your team's pallets. I hope you know this. Hey, buddy. This man's wasted like 3 pallets in like 5 seconds. I swear. There's no reason to pre-drop your pallets like that. You will gain more use out of distracting me with stuff. Well, I feel kind of bad on that one. Yeah, I know, you're just sticking around. Thank you. This is literally what I'm built for. Drop it, thank you. Perfect. That worked out way in my favor. I don't think they were expecting any of that. Why are you being a dick? Oh, man. Seriously? You're really that one person who gets 2% done on a generator and then runs across the entirety of the map. Okay. Are you seriously sticking around here? Okay, good. You didn't stick around. I don't know who I'm looking at. Okay, they're not messing with that one. All right, sir. Don't know what your plan is, but it's bad. Stop it. I forget that I don't have, what's it called anymore? Franklin's Demise. Also, sorry guys, give me a second here. I was looking at the add-ons on the wiki and I forgot to check stuff. The bloody party streamers. We gotta be sneaky, man. I gotta wear some sneakers. There's a hook right here. Did she just like zoom off? You're the one I want, Vittorio. You're the one I'm after! Pay for your crimes! Put survivors in the dying state with my thingamabobble. Okay, yeah, cool, that's fine. I'm happy with that. My nose itches. Guys, help! Help, my nose itches. This man here, though, this Vittorio, as I pointed at his name. Get nailed! Get beamed! You gotta dodge me. I'll take out whoever gets in my face. They haven't touched this generator. Where are the rest of my clones? I only have one right now. Oh, are they destroying all of them? Hey, buddy. Thank you. I'm literally designed to do that. That's such a finicky skill! Thank you. That's all I wanted from him. What? Hey, buddy. Oh, that was slightly delayed. Oh, sure. I'm a pallet breaker. I don't know why they keep dropping pallets. You know, I gave these pallets too much credit, I feel like. They're not as strong as I thought they were. I guess it's because they're all short loops. They just don't do enough for your average survivor. I don't know who's about to die or who's not about to die, so... Oh, there they are. How you doing? Oh, the arc on this is stupid. I'll spit at you. Good juke! They're learning! Man, can catch her off guard. No. Oh, I didn't know they had a generator up there. I should probably check the generators so screwing around like this. Too far. Yeah, I gotta kill what's-her-face. She's obviously hiding in the background somewhere working on generators. If I don't catch her off, she'll get the finished generator, and that'll be it. That's broken. Is it this one? Oh no, they're not working on any of these. Interesting. Oh, I hit him! Wow! Put him on this one. This will be it for him. He really screwed his team over by wasting all those pallets, though. Do. They're not repairing these generators enough for me to kick, which really sucks. Yeah, that's what I thought. They're just gonna hide back here. I should have let her drop that pallet. I 100% should have just let her drop that pallet. Are they getting into patching? If they get the hatch, I'm gonna be sad. I can't hear anything in there. I can't teleport. Oh, hi. Why are you going that way? I came from here. You just ran straight where I was. You're being too sneaky. This is the sprint point. This is where you just take off. This is where you just go freaking hog wild. Sprint as far as you can, as fast as you can. Woo! I don't know where this is at. It might have actually been in the back corner. Oh, yeah, it was right here. Boo! Anyone in here? No, we're out of them. We exhausted the survivor supply. Once you get better with the spit, I think this works extremely well. It takes a little bit though, for sure. For sure it takes a little bit of getting used to. The arc on it is awful. Like, hands down, the arc on it is awful. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. Break build worked well, actually. It allows you to keep putting pressure on them even when you're not doing too great, because you're able to get past pallets and walls and stuff like that pretty quickly. It works out well. That particular map's not too great for it though. Not because there's a ton of pallets. It's just everything's out in the open. So all these small pallets and stuff like that, everybody's gonna try and game them instead of just like that right there was a weird issue. Like that the Vittorio was just wasting pallets left and right, constantly dropping the pallets super early and making it very easy for me to get spit acid on him. Cannibal Chainsaw Starstruck in one hit. Leon at the goal, good loot, but once the survivor kind of threw themselves on me, it was over. Yeah, I mean, nobody's gonna want to play with that. Nobody's gonna want to play that, Bunta. Wait, what is this? Hit survivors 30 times. Oh, that's just a side mission. I'm going the wrong way. The status effects that I've inflicted. I do that all the time. 100k blood points. And then 3 devout emblems of gold quality or better. That's a 3-match run, man. Why do that to me? Ugh. I'm gonna give this one another go. It's very expensive to run, though. I have to say, having to have the front page article is a problem.
What we make it.
I don't like that. I don't want this thing talking to me. Ooh, Terror Radius build? Bitter Murmur? Don't take the pigeon. Why did you take the pigeon? I told you not to take the pigeon. I asked for one thing, and the entity doesn't do it right. I'm upset. I'm frustrated. We'll probably get a prestige tonight if I keep doing this well. Okay, I can work with that. That saved me a lot. I have 200k. What one do we want? Deerstalker, never use it. Thrill the Hunt, never use it. Let's go over Deerstalker. Oh, I didn't even see Spirit Fury. I probably could have took that one. I see how it's going to be. Make me take an extra 3k or something, 2.5k. I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. Let's get the distressing going. Block that, block this, take that. Perfect! Well, not perfect, but pretty close. Only 3 more levels to go, and then we can prestige. I'm surprised while playing Survivor, I never ran against this killer. This killer seems to be very consistent with what they do. I haven't really seen anybody stop me, to tell you the truth. Like, I did bad in 1 match so far. And a lot of that was just me getting frustrated more than anything. Ooh, Sloppy, I need that. Desperately need that one. I pissed the entity off real well there. Oh yeah, no, those kinds of builds are definitely just gonna shove people off. They're not gonna appreciate dealing with them. Nobody appreciates dealing with Bubba in the first place. Am I gonna get it here? Well, I won't be able to prestige. I will be able to prestige. I managed to get that level in 30k. Hey, prestige 1. Woo! And my first level in, I get a hollow shell and some Hex No One Escapes Death that I will never use. I'll take that hollow shell though, 100%. I like the breaky build. I have to say, I like the breaky build. I'm wondering if there's any other thing good here that involves breaking things. That might be useful. Weakened and injured suffer from deep wounds. Spell hallucination, teleporting, regain full movement. I mean, that would be really good for a chase build. The generators become weakened. Survivors entering the R range of hallucination suffer from oblivious. I want to try the slashed backpack, but I feel like that's such a weird niche use for this ability that it's just not going to work well. It takes a while to get enough hallucinations to where this would be useful. Meanwhile, this is just like gonna help me get them up there, but when there's a 3-second delay on their spawn, then there's a 5-second delay on regaining progress. That means there's a minimum of 8 seconds every single spawn for one of these hallucinations. And it just, unless a game goes long, it makes it to where I'm not really gonna get very many of them in there. An average game is probably going to be between like 8 to 10 minutes. And that means that I'm going to get a maximum of like, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 of these clones out. And while that's a good number, I need more. Like being able, because you don't really get the best situation to set them up either. Survivors damaged by get broken status. That worked out pretty well. I got that to affect at least one person within hallucination aura range, suffer from exhausted. Doubles the UVX projectile's bounce strength. Oh, interesting. I'm surprised they didn't set this up like this. Like, why isn't there a split effect? You know what I mean? Why isn't there an effect that causes you to just like shotgun blast this out and fire like 3 to 5 of them? That's a purple tier that you only get a few of. That would be a pretty cool one, because then nobody would really know until you first spit your acid what they're dealing with. The way this is right now, I think they need things that mostly affect the power's ability for the blast radius, the hallucinations, things like that. They could create a lot more fun ways to mess with it, just to throw people off and stuff like that. I feel like would be a lot more fun, especially considering it takes a minimum of 2 hits to start dealing damage with the acid. But if you get really, really good with the acid, you can obviously do a lot of good stuff with it. Unknown venom, acid, whatever it is. I think it should be an acid. I think that's gonna be it. Yeah. I don't really have anything I want to swap this out for besides maybe the device of undisclosed origins. But I feel like the device of undisclosed origins isn't really that great. It just causes people to be like, you know what, I'm gonna delete this. We could probably drop Fired Up for something that works from the get-go though. So let's see. Actually, is there anything else that helps me break things faster outside of Brutal Strength for that? Come to that Pyramid Head game from last week? What Pyramid Head game from last week? Call of Brine, Oppression, Pop, Trail of Torment. I don't have, there's not very many good break perks here. I wanted something that would help me break things a little bit quicker. I mean, that could be useful. Blindness and Exhausted. Especially considering I can get right up in people's faces and cause them problems. They will lose aura read and stuff for 5 seconds a piece. Ooh, that might be worth it, actually. Let's try that. You think that applies hindered? That counts as a status effect. That should work. Let's give this a go. I don't know. I'll play Pyramid Head next week for sure, though. This is the only other new killer, obviously, so there's no sense in me. I just wanted to experiment with Vecna last stream. I'm experimenting with the Unknown this stream. And then next stream, I'll just play whatever. I kind of like the build for this character, though. But I also feel like the acid, depending on how skilled the survivors are, can be a touch strong. Are pretty much useless, depending if they juke you out. Which is, I think, a good spot for it to be in. Like, people gotta learn. Once people learn, they can usually dodge stuff pretty well. Especially if I get frustrated. I'm waiting for this to get to tier 3. Actually, you know... Let's give it a go. Let's give Sloppy a go. That way, I'll prevent them from being able to heal as easily. If I give them Hemorrhage and Mangle to slow their healing, they'll bleed out and they'll lose heal progress. And then I can use Thwack to just locate them if they try and heal nearby me. And then I'll have Undetectable so I can sneak up on people. I got a weird... Why did I teleport there? That was weird. Can I just teleport closer to them now? I wish that I built up hallucination charges, though, instead of just the hallucinations immediately dropping whenever they wanted. Like, if I could hold a single hallucination charge, and I had to remember to place it, I think that would make the character a little more complex, while also allowing for me to place things more strategically so that I can use them more effectively. Because that would mean that a survivor destroying it would be rewarded more because they're disrupting what I want to do, whereas I would also be able to utilize them better as well. Like, if I know that they're going to constantly try and get rid of that one because it's in a really, really good spot, I could do something shenaniganized with that. Ooh, this is interesting. You were talking about Pyramid Head, and here we are. Got him! No way! A no-mither build? Bunta, is that you? We found the Bunta of the match. No mither wiggle build. They're small Canada. Took like no effort there. Why are you chilling here, like, doing this? You should have left forever ago. Oh, decisive strike build, interesting. Ooh, dead hard. What's up, buddy? You're new. I'm wondering why they're all on top of me, though. They're really killing their time frames. Oh, they're all running decisive, I guess. Which is kind of a terrible move. I'm a breaker. I'm literally a breaker build, dude. A terrible decision. Like, I'm not sure what they're thinking here, but it's a bad decision. Interesting. Immediately ran. Ah! Thank you. What happened? They're getting they're way too aggressive. Oh. Decisive? Decisive me again? No decisive. Bang! I was hoping I could bounce that further. I got stuck. It's the only reason you gotta wait that long! That's not gonna save you, dude. There's literally a hook right there. Okay. So I think they're on the bottom floor then. Hey, buddy. You give up? If that's what he wants. I mean, if your entire build setup is trying to harass the killer, I mean, that seems to be what they were going for. It was decisive plus 2 people with flashlights plus a no mither wiggle build. You deserve to be 4K'd at that point. That's clearly a planned thing where you've got 4 people just trying to be obnoxious. And I mean, you're gonna get wiped every once in a while. Yeah. Decisive. We're gonna live forever. No mither. Dead hard. Resurgence. The plot twist. Resurgence. Decisive. Iron Will. Plus 2 flashlights on the people who don't have decisive. Because they wanted me to go after the Ada. They wanted me to go after the Leon. And yeah. If you're gonna go with a full troll setup, no. If I hadn't have been able to completely wreck them there, I guarantee you that they would have been just trolling the entire time. And then wondering why people get mad. They wonder why killers get mad and do toxic things. You can't be doing that and then expect the other side not to do the same. You know what sounds good right now? A burrito. But I think that's going to be the last one. I feel like that's a good place to end it. Just so that I don't end up running into more stuff like that. Because even if I keep winning those matches are super annoying. When someone's running around and they just got this plan to constantly try and flashlight you and stuff like that. It's very, very annoying.
Why so nervous tonight?
I hate that thing. Get it out of my face. I will gladly take all of this. 30K is all I got left. That's it. We're good. I spent all my blood juice. We prestiged the unknown. So everybody is like prestige 3. Except for Vecna and Chucky and the unknown. I think. Oh no, the twins and the Blight aren't prestige 3 yet either. And neither is the Oni. The Spirit's not prestige 3. Freddy's not Prestige 3. Cannibal's not Prestige. I'm never gonna play the Cannibal ever. I don't care for that. Same thing with the Hillbilly. I don't care for that either. I mean, I guess the Hillbilly's not too bad. I on principle, I don't want to play the Cannibal. But I'm done rambling. I'm done with the shenanigans tonight. I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna call it here, or I convince myself to go into another match or something like that. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching. Take care. Stay out of trouble. Don't catch anything on fire. If you enjoyed your time here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good rest of your night. And ban out.